Hi friends, Nick of Nicktastic Art, and thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for dropping by. Really appreciate it. We're going to do a swipe today, and ultimately this swipe we're going to end up using as a learning tool because I got some interesting results that vary by the color that I laid on top of the cell activator. And I'm not in love with this piece. Compositionally, it's not really speaking to me. It'll end up getting poured over, but because we had the opportunity to see the way that we laid the colors differently, react differently to not only how it was laid on the canvas, but how it was laid on the swipe knife, I wanted to still share this journey with you. Okay, so the colors we're dealing with are Artist Loft Soft Body White. I've got Amsterdam Cerulean Blue. I've got Amsterdam Turquoise Green. And I've got a custom violet mix that I made with a Soho Dioxazine Purple and a white to lighten that up. Then I have my two PBO colors, and this happens to be the Iridescent Green Blue and Iridescent Green Yellow. And then the cell activator I have is Amsterdam's Prussian Blue Phthalo. So we're going to use that as our cell activator. And I'm going to make this pretty bright. I'm in the mood for something super colorful. So I'm going to put a good amount here of that blue. And I'm actually going to put the turquoise or the purple right next to it. I'm not going for a rainbow, but we're going to see where we end up with these colors. I'm going to actually put the green next to the purple as a pop. I love those two colors next to each other. And, well, we may not end up using this turquoise. I thought I was going to, but as I look at the colors, I think I'm going to change my plan here. So I'm going to do those colors like that. And we may do another swipe depending on where this goes. So I'm going to take my cell activator and cover my palette knife. Now I have it's not exactly a palette knife, it's a cake knife. But I'm going to put a good amount of the cell activator on here. And I may actually add the turquoise into the cell activator. So let's see how that goes. So this cell activator is 1 part paint, the Amsterdam I showed you guys, with Australian Floetrol, not US Floetrol. So I'm just getting the knife covered, making sure I've got good coverage everywhere on there. And I'm going to put the turquoise right on the cell activator. And I'm going to just take it all the way across here. And I'm just figuring out from a composition where I would like it to go. Something right there in the white. That turquoise is almost going to take over, so I think we need more. I lost the green completely. Well, there's a little bit of the green in here, but with the green and the purple together, I didn't get mud, which is great. But I'm going to definitely want to expand on what colors we're leveraging here. So I'm going to put the green in front of the blue this time. And add the purple next to the blue. And then go with that same turquoise at the end. Or iridescent turquoise green blue. And then we may end up doing something down here, but we're gonna see where we end up right now with this. And instead of the turquoise being my color on top of the cell activator, I'm actually going to switch that as well. From this direction, Ooh, we're gonna have to bring that all the way over. Surprised there's not more of the darkness that I'm looking for. So we're gonna do that third one down here with a lot of the dark. So I don't want any more turquoise. We've got plenty of that. I'm gonna come with the blue pretty significantly right there. We're gonna take the green. We definitely got more green by it not being by the purple. Put that right here next to the blue. Go with the purple next to the green. So we'll have pulled this color all three ways. And then go with that turquoise. So there's our final stripe that we're going to make. We will take the cell activator, load that on the big knife. And just even it out a little bit. Come over. This time we're not going to put another color with it. And I am going to pull the canvas my direction just a little bit here. And we're going to come from this direction all the way through. And I can see that I'm going to want to take this and kind of just create some interest there. Okay. Now one of the things that I think needs to happen here is that big turquoise spot needs to change a little bit. It needs to go somewhere. So I'm actually going to just pick him up and take him across with the white. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Just taking a couple of these areas, connecting them across. So I don't like that abrupt end there. Definitely think we need to address that big turquoise expanded spot there. And I think we're going to take the cell activator and go over that with a green. With the littler palette knife. I may not even be able to do the green though because there's so much of the other colors there. But we'll attempt it here. All right, we're going to take that little bit of that and come across here. And one more pass over it. Very interesting. If you see inside the purple cells, there's that little green. It's definitely bright. It's exactly the brightness that I was intending. I'm just taking a look here to see compositionally what I'm thinking. I didn't expect the entire metal to be just turquoise right here. I mean, you can see the turquoise cells have a little bit of purples in there. And that cerulean blue has a nice little line where it kind of does its twist. But I definitely, yeah, there's definitely color under there. Let's see if we can modify that and lift that to come up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get under there. You can see all the color though that's exposed there. So I don't want that staying like that, obviously, but I needed to kind of shift these pieces there. We're going to spin first. I still have a lot of white in that one corner. All right. That's actually not. I've got canvas showing through. Otherwise, I don't mind that part being different. I think that's an air bubble. No, it's not. What is that? Something. Something we did not want. Okay, I did get some craziness right there because of the cells, and I'm not loving that. So we're going to take this and bring him across, and we'll get a little more baby cells. Just scraped canvas right there. So we're going to do that, which should lighten that up anyway. And we're going to spin one more time, and I think we're there. Yeah, I did get some crazy movement here because of the fact, that I have the tape, and the tape is lifting that a little bit right there. So we're going to spin again. Get everything to even out. All right, we're going to look at the dried results here. A little bit different this time. The reason I wanted to bring this down and actually talk about these dried results is because this is the one where I did the swipe, but I did it stacking the colors 3 different ways. So you can actually see this side here is where I had the turquoise stacked with the dark cell activator, and where I had the cell activator and the separation there. I'm going to bring this in a little bit more. You can see on that side, very, very different as it comes across all the way to the other side. So clearly, layering that color makes the turquoise more predominant over here. If you recall the bottom one, I did not layer color on the cell activator. So when we're looking at between the center section here that had the turquoise on top of the cell activator and the bottom where it was just the cell activator, there's very clearly a difference, and I wanted to be able to point that one out to you guys. Now at the top, on this one that we've lost most of it, there's a little, I'm going to bring in that corner for you. That was where we had layered the green on top of the cell activator, and you can definitely see that. Obviously right here, you can see where the white was, you can see that bits of green popping into that. Hope it shows through on the camera. And that's very clearly the fact that we had layered that color on the cell activator. So since this one was a good opportunity to kind of see the differences, since we did all 3 swipes differently, I wanted to share that with you. Overall, the composition does not work for me on this, I'm not going to lie. This is one that I will pour over. But since we had gone through the process, I wanted to share exactly what came about from the 3 different layerings that we did. So cell activator by itself, cell activator with turquoise on top of it, cell activator with green on top of it. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Find your bliss.